Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today is March the 24th, 2022. We're going to talk about PayPal, and you may have seen that recently the price in PayPal has gone up. It's not what you think it is. All right, I'm going to talk to you all about what I think the price in PayPal is going to do next so that we can continue to be one step above everyone else. We want to make sure that we stay ahead of the competition so that we can win in the markets on these price movements. So if today's your first time seeing my videos, my content, my price prediction, you actually appreciate how someone is actually out here breaking down how price really works in these stocks, go ahead and join me. Hit the like button, share the video, also subscribe here to the channel. I make this simple. I don't want to make this complicated nor complex because it should not be. It's just a market. Just imagine if you had to go to any retail store and you had to put in as much analytical and complex technical indicators just to figure out how much it costs to go ahead and buy a carton of milk or some eggs or some groceries from a grocery store. You don't even do that when you go regular shopping in any other of those particular type of markets, but yet and still you feel like you need to add all of that to your stocks, to your purchases and your sales that you do for stocks. That's asinine to me, that people try to make it so hard, so complex. And to me, it might just be, that's the point. Because the more complex, the harder that people make it seem, the less likely you are, for one, to invest and trade. And two, they want you confused, because confusion actually causes them, talk about our opponents, opportunity to take advantage of us and to take our money. We don't want that to happen. So why are you confused? Why are you allowing them to drop all of these indicators on you? There's thousands of indicators out there on the market right now that is supposed to help you out. But yet and still, you still lose. Because from my standpoint, those indicators were created to do just that, make us lose. If you peel all that back and just look at what everyone else is trying to do with their own money, the price chart alone, you actually begin to see, oh, this is what they're trying to do. Right? So check this out. I did a video in PayPal on March the 10th, right? And I was playing the weakness into the market in PayPal, and let's keep it a buck. Price held support at $95.40, right? Cool. That should have told you that the weakness that I really thought about on March the 10th, it might not be that weak right now. I get it. This is where the buyers showed up into the market in PayPal. Let's keep it a buck right here. 4 consecutive days, the price in PayPal did not fall below $95, $96. It didn't. Cool. I get it. This was enough time for us to react and say, all right, cool. The market obviously in PayPal is not that weak right now. Let me go ahead and get out my position while I can at a minimal profit of about 4%, because the buyers are not letting the sellers take the price down. That is what these 4 days represent. Like, you got to learn how to speak to the chart. It's a language. It's an emotion. And basically these 4 days, the emotion was, hey, the buyers felt that that price was attractive, and they were right, because price in PayPal after March the 15th has seen a very good run up, right? 14% at the highs, 18.8%. That's a very good run up. Now you might be saying, because I know you guys are going to be listening to CNBC, Fox Business, other YouTubers, and they're going to push the narrative that we're done. Like, the weakness in PayPal is now over, that it is now completed. That is the part that I wanted to show you, that this may not be what you think it is, right? Because you guys can tell that I've anticipated on my last video in PayPal that if the price in PayPal does not break above $120.25, this stock is still weak. So what we're going to do, we're going to try to figure out, because if the market is going to break above $120 and $121.25, then yeah, we need to cut this price prediction and play it alongside with the buyers. It's just that simple. Okay, so let's see. Let's look at PayPal on the 2-day time frame first, right? So you guys can see right here on the 2-day time frame that this last completed one, the market in PayPal saw selling. Cool. Look at this one, the last one. Still seeing more selling. The market here is not finding the buyers anymore. This is what these last two completed 2-day price bars represent. The buyers aren't here. There's more sellers up here in PayPal around 120 to 121. So right now we can say, yeah, PayPal may not be that strong. That runner that we've just got finished with, this just might be how high price goes. Let's look at PayPal on a 3-day. And again, you pretty much see the same idea. So now we got 9 hours and 31 minutes left on this current 3-day price bar. What do you think? Are we going to continue to go up, or are we going to close low? Because if the market in PayPal closes the way that it looks now, then at least from out the gate, we can anticipate the price in PayPal to go down. Now, when I say price go down, let me put that into context, because that doesn't mean that the market's going to completely crash and come down to 81 or $80. That's not what I'm saying right now. Because like I told you, the buyers are now controlling the market in PayPal. They still may come into the market in PayPal and prop up this stock's price around 110, 105. So price may fall down to 110 to $105, and then the buyers will reappear and start buying up that stock again, because they're still looking for the market to go higher in the long term. Now, long term, I'm saying the next couple of weeks. All right. This is PayPal on the 5-day. And this is what I'm talking about. This last 5-day price bar into the market in PayPal is where the strength is. This is where we're noticing that the buyers are trying to really take price to a higher level outside of this $120 price, right? So let's say that they're able to break the market above there. Let's say. Do you think that PayPal is going to go exceedingly higher? Because the next area of restriction, I mean, it's up there around like 125. That's going to be the next spot if this market in PayPal is going to continue to go up. It's going to be 125. The biggest area that we can see the biggest move is up there around 140. Okay. This is PayPal right here on the weekly. We have 1 day and 10 hours left right now in PayPal. Now, I want you all to notice something. Just this previous week, March the 14th, 2022, right? Very widespread. Price closed on the high of that weekly price bar. Here we are on the current one. We got 1 day and 10 hours left. And look at the volume. Like, where are the people at? The market's not participating on this current weekly price bar. Unless a lot of volume comes in the next day and 10 hours. What do you think is going on? Are the buyers not here? Or are not the sellers here? Because this could be a test to see if the sellers are present, because we already knew that this was prior area restriction. So check this out. Let me go ahead and draw this price prediction, because I am going to play some strength here. So if I were to get out this last play that I have on the chart, on the last trade, will be down 14.55%. Now it goes that way. It happens. I really don't think that PayPal is massively strong or bullish. Okay, I don't think that at all. This is going to be a very small time frame for us to try to profit and allow this market in PayPal to go up. Okay. So let me go ahead and drop this on the chart. I'm going to play the strength into the market in PayPal as long as the market does not fall below $100. Okay. If the market doesn't fall below $100, then I know that the market is still geared for higher prices. Now, the first area of contention, we've already seen it. We've already bumped our head at $120. So from out the gate, yeah, be prepared for the price to drop. Be prepared for the market to try to come to 110. It might even come all the way down to 105. Be prepared for that. Because we've already seen issues to where the buyers cannot break price above 120. So we shouldn't be surprised to see the market in PayPal initially go down. But that would be the first area that we really need to come through and evaluate if the buyers can overcome it. Because if not, we need to take that 5% and just be happy. Because like I said, this is not one of those massively bullish environments right now. Then the second area, like I said, it's going to be $125. Okay. That's the second area for us to try to eat out this market. That gives us 9.25% right there. Third area is going to be up here around 130. And that's how far I'm going to take it, right? We have this area back here, beginning of February, to where the market and PayPal really collapsed and crashed. I think the market may try to come back to those particular areas. Okay. So now I want to know, what do you all think? Do you think this is a buying opportunity, or do you think this is a opportunity for you to come in and sell the market as price continues to go up? Especially if you bought the market in PayPal around 95. Hit me up and tell me your price prediction, price target into the market at PayPal. I've shown you what my expectations are now. So now I want to know what yours are. All right. Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, trade different.